He's a 31-year-old. He's a role playing guard.
I think he's very good.
I think he's a step above a role player. If that makes sense.
No.
I think he's a starter.
Did
you guys just see what he just did?
I don't know what the step above a role player.
Yeah, well, because the next step is a star. The next step is a star.
No. He is a competent starter. A very competent starter.
No, so a role playing starter, a role player.
What I'm hearing from Ron is,
I think
he's
a borderline star.
He's definitely above average.
Ain't no borderline star, Jordan. Don't go too far.
Way above. I said borderline all-star.
So you think
you said borderline what?
Borderline all-star.
So Derrick White's a borderline all-star. He's in Derrick White tier.
Hell no,
I'm mad at that.
Hold on,
I'm really not mad at that.
Let Jordan talk. What'd you say, Jordan?
I think he's in Derrick White too. Yes, I do. Derrick White is the premier role player. Derrick White's the premier role player. He's good like that.
I agree.
Premier role player.
Dennis
Schroder is a floor raiser. That's all I'm saying.
So you realize the Raptors traded him for nothing last year?
But that doesn't matter, though. That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Derrick White got traded for nothing.
Huh? Who got traded for nothing? Derrick White didn't get traded for nothing. Got multiple first-round picks. What are you talking about?
And Josh Richardson. He got moved for him.
Captain, quit lying.
I want to get
first for Derrick White.
So if that's true, Jordan. So Jay, if that's true, what we're going to see is again, this Golden State Warriors team lost 8 of their last 10 games. So they're essentially around the floor. So Dennis Schroder should raise this crew. And how is he going to raise this crew?
I would tell you
that's what I'm asking you. That's
one of the Warriors' problems. One of the Warriors' problems is they don't have nobody that can beat nobody off the dribble. That's one of their problems that they have. Dennis Schroder is going to do that for them. He's going to be able to get in the paint. He's going to be able to manipulate pick and roll. He's going to be able to set other guys up. They don't have that on their team. He adds that element to their team. He's a really good player, bro. It's a reason why
he's a good player. Yeah.
And I don't know why. I know why. Like sometimes we kind of like disregard what he did in FIBA. But that is extremely hard. What he did.
That's a big deal. That's a big
deal. But we're talking about the NBA and a 6'1" guard.
Yes, you play against NBA players in a FIBA thing.
Typically, but we also seen him in the playoffs where he gets hunted repeatedly and can't score. So I'm saying I've also seen that. I think Dennis is a good player. I've seen it the last time we saw him in the playoffs. The last time we saw him in the playoffs, that's what happened. I'm just saying that we've seen it happen.
When he played with the Thunder against the Rockets, what was he doing?
Dennis is a good player. I think he's going to mean something to the Warriors. And the question was, will they beat the Pacers? I also agree. Dennis Schroder would help them beat the Pacers 1,000%. Easy.
But go back to the Derrick White thing. Dennis Schroder is better than him.
No, he's not. Please stop. No, I need you to relax.
Hold on, Swiper.
Holy shit. No, he's not.
You love to put me in a box. Swiper.
No, he's not.
You love to put me in a box. Close up that cardboard box and put him in that. Make him explain why Dennis Schroder is better than Derrick White.
I got Derrick White.
What is Dennis Schroder doing that Derrick White doesn't do? And what does he do exceptionally?
Derrick White is not raising the elements of the Brooklyn Nets like Dennis Schroder would. That's one thing he's not doing.
Okay, clip this, Ron. Clip this. JD.
No, don't clip this.
Yes,
please, Lord, don't clip this.
Here, wait, Ron, hold on.
Stand with him.
Hold on, for the sake of the clip, Jordan, say your point again.
Dennis Schroder can floor raise better than Derrick White can, like.
No, he can't.
He said he's better. He said he's better.
That's why I think he's better.
He's better. He values floor raising. How good can
one is the
players?
Ruin the clip.
Now Derrick White is a fantastic role player. I think he's a perfect guy you want to add to a piece on a team like the Celtics. Absolutely, or a championship team. Dennis Schroder on the other end. You can use a team like the Brooklyn Nets and say, we don't know where we're going this year. Put Dennis Schroder on the team, and all of a sudden now your expectations change a little bit. Like, oh shit, we kind of compete a little bit. That's Dennis Schroder. That Derrick White, you kind of be like,
hang on.
Derrick White's
Dennis
good. He'd be
Schroder
good on
has
team.
Changed teams 8 times since
That's a good thing.
2018.
Lou Williams changed teams so many times. That means they want you.
Well, Lou Williams is a specialist.
That's what that means.
Lou Williams is different.
Smith.
Lou Williams.
Wait a minute.
Lou Williams and Dennis Schroder is similar. Lou Williams and Dennis Schroder is very similar.
Lou Williams is a specialist. Now
we're
talking about that. No,
thankfully, he's not that.
And even if that's true, then that means that Derrick White is a little bit more efficient.
Derrick White's way better than Lou Williams, by the way.
And the reason why I'm saying that, Jordan,
you've been on 9 different teams in 6
way
years,
better.
And you're better than
way
Derrick
better.
White.
Chill. Is that controversial? He's way better than
How many
Lou Williams.
years do Derrick White go?
He never gonna get one. Come on.
One of the top 3 general managers of the league.
That's because he sucks.
Hang on.
Bro. That's why.
We agree that Masai Ujiri is a really good evaluator of talent.
Doing
He signed Dennis Schroder last year for a mid-level exception. So not the $30 million that Derrick White's getting. He got signed mid-level. That was his top offer.
Derrick White so if Dennis Schroder get 35 million or 30 million next year, what are you gonna say?
Who's getting 30
I'm
willing to bet you hard cash right now. He doesn't see more than 20.
I'll tell you what right now.
Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet you a solid band. He don't get over 17.
More than $25 million next year. I'll quit. I'll quit basketball.
No, but
I'll quit everything.
I will
quit the internet.
That's the point of what I'm saying.
I will leave.
What's going on?
No, that's the point of what I'm saying. As far as like you trying to measure Dennis Schroder because he didn't get he don't get the amount of money Derrick White did. That's too, bro.
He was a minimum player.
How much?
Because
of signed for a minimum, or it's like $5 million.
I'm trying to figure out.
Just not an extension,
no,
I'm trying to figure out why everybody is ignoring.
No,
I'm trying to figure out why everybody's ignoring what Dennis Schroder has done this year.
Hold
on, wait a second. Before y'all can go. I just want to know why we are just looking over the fact that the Brooklyn Nets have won 10 games this year. They're 10 and 16. Yep. And that's not due to Ben Simmons. I'm sorry, Mark. It's not Ben Simmons. It hasn't been Cam Johnson. Cam Thomas has been in and out the lineup. Yes. Hold on, wait. Hold on, Pin. Hold on, right quick. Who's their best player?
No, he's not, dude.
Yeah, but Dennis Schroder's been carrying.
Oh God!
But Dennis Schroder has been their best player this year.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
He hasn't.
Oh wait, I thought you were a Cam Thomas guy, Jordan. What happened?
Cam Thomas gonna have to play basketball, is what Jordan thinks.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching. But I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at Prize Picks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With Prize Picks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections in every single stat line imaginable to make your prize picks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download Prize Picks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with Prize Picks. So what are you waiting for? Download Prize Picks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. Prize Picks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy.
That's only been
in all their biggest games this year, I'm finna run them down. They beat Milwaukee. Now, y'all might not say this was a big game, but they beat Milwaukee. Dennis Schroder. Dennis Schroder, 29 and 6. The next game, they play your Denver Nuggets, Swiper.
He had a double-double. Yeah, he was great.
Well, no, he didn't just have a double-double. See, y'all are just trying to do that little thing and just try to get out of it. No, I'm not going to let you get out of it. He had 28 and 14.
He had 28 and 14. He was great.
Okay, let's put into context what it was. It was 28 and 14. The next night against Memphis. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies 33 and 8. Let's keep going. No, let's keep going. They beat Memphis again 20 and 6. Let's keep going. They lose to Boston by 4. 20 and 4 assists. All right. They lose to Cleveland the next night. 22 and 5. He's been showing up in all their big games. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. I'm not done. No, let me keep going. I'm not done with this. They beat the Golden State Warriors by 8 points. Dennis Schroder. Wow. I think it's the reason why they traded for him, because he gave him 31 and 7.
Because he bust their ass.
In Golden State.
He's a good player.
The next night, they play against the Phoenix Suns. They popped the Suns by double digits. Dennis Schroder, wow. 29, 3 and 4. Can I keep going?
Yes. No, you don't have
Orlando Magic.
He's a good player.
They're a great defensive team. The Orlando Magic. They're a great defensive team. 20 and 7. Well, why don't you want to hear it? Because if I was talking about somebody else,
not a good player, though.
Wrong. You're wrong. If you think he's the best player on the Nets, you're crazy. You don't watch the Nets.
He clearly was the best player. You don't watch the Nets. He clearly was the best player on the Nets.
Are you gonna say Cam Thomas? Because he does.
Cam Thomas is better than him. Cam Johnson's better than him. Nick Claxton's better than him.
No, he's first of all,
if right now they wanted to trade
Nick Claxton, kind of disappointed.
How many picks would you get for Nick Claxton right now? How many picks would you? Hang on.
It's not about trade value. It's not about trade value.
Yes, it is.
It's not about trade value.
Wemby's the best player in the league.
Nick Claxton is a younger asset, and he brings the defensive value. He'll help a lot more teams than Dennis Schroder would. Teams be stacked with guards and point guards and stuff like that.
He's your best player?
Just because you have more trade value doesn't mean you're a better player. That does not make you a better player.
Why would I trade for a point guard when I already have an all-star point guard?
You want multiple firsts for Cameron Johnson, and you're willing to settle for multiple seconds for Dennis Schroder. And by the way, may I just point out one thing? When people show you who they are, believe them, right? Dennis Schroder career true shooting percentage is 54%. This year he's up to 58%. You can't use true
shooting percentage when you don't want to use it for Dame, though. You can't use that. Like we can't use that.
Yeah, maybe Dennis Schroder's just more efficient with bad teammates. I don't know.
Dennis Schroder, I watched Dennis Schroder for a long time. Okay, now I understand he's a very, very complicated equation.
He didn't play that long for the Raptors.
He played all right for the Raptors. Hang on. The Raptors start.
How long did he play for the Raptors, Penn? How long did he play for the Raptors?
He played 35 to 40 games for us. I think. So here's the thing. They started at 9-11. Hang on. They started at 9-11. Oh, come on, chill. I've been watching Dennis Schroder for a very long time.
He played barely half a season for you guys.
He played 40 games for the Raptors.
It doesn't matter. I'm not like I just watch one team. I watch the entire league. I watch him in FIBA. I think he's a solid player. He's a good pick and roll player. Okay,
no, he's a good basketball player.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm never gonna say Dennis Schroder is a bad basketball player, but he is a very average guard in the NBA, and he has been paid like one. He's been accommodated like one, and he's being traded like the value.
They offered him 80.
Yeah, he turned down a lot of money.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, sure. That was the Lakers.
That's not true, by the way.
And then he said that wasn't true.
He's capped.
Yeah, he did say that's not true.
He's 100%. I know for a fact he's 100%.
He was embarrassed. He was embarrassed.
Yo, can we agree that Masai Ujiri is one of the best executives in the league? Can we agree on that? Yes. Can we agree?
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to Dennis Schroder's. That's irrelevant to Dennis Schroder's basketball ability.
Because you're gonna say the same thing about Daryl. You're gonna say something about Daryl.
Hang on, man.
Like that shit comes and goes. Sam Presti's the best GM in the league. That shit comes.
No, he didn't say the best. He said one of them. He said.
I said one of the best.
No, that shit. No, because if we measure that shit in 5 years, and the Raptors are still trash in 5 years, he's gonna be one of the worst. So it's like
that's not how general managers are measured, Jordan. You know that.
Exactly how they measure.
General managers are measured by what they do with assets and how they build teams. Okay. Right. So what I'm saying is how you evaluate talent.
It's gonna be one of the worst.
That's not the case. Masai Ujiri's been one of the best for a decade, man. Come on, like let's get real here. He built the champions.
I don't know. He kind of living off Kawhi Leonard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they got lucky one year.
Yeah, to you. Okay, but to me, he made like 150 good decisions before Kawhi Leonard.
Oh yeah, and then what happened since?
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I want to get back to.
You know what? Your team's drafting Julian Pickett.
Okay, I didn't want that.
What I'm saying is,
no, man, get him, Steve. No, get him right quick. Come on, we can get there, Till. Just get him. Get it.
I agree with you on Calvin Bluepen.
Light him up.
100 Tyson, by the way.
This
as
is
you were saying, Penn, you were making a point.
Penn,
you were making a point, Penn.
Okay,
this is Jordan and Penn.
Okay. The truth is,
I'm gonna get you a minute, Swipe.
Brad Stevens,
Jordan, you a casual for me. You don't want to see me in the streets.
Hold on, stop me when I'm wrong. When I say these are some of the best executives in the league: Brad Stevens, Danny Ainge, right? These are two of the best.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Danny Ainge had won a championship in years,
right? We can agree on that. We can agree that Masai Ujiri is one of the best. Yes. We can agree that the OKC are one of the best evaluators of talent. They find Sam Presti. He finds talent everywhere. These are three teams that all gave up on Dennis Schroder for zero. They all had him in the building. They watched him work every single day. They all gave up on him for zilch.
Bro,
Boston let him walk. Hang on. Boston let him walk. OKC didn't get jack shit for him. The Raptors literally traded him for, what was it last year? Spencer Dinwiddie, and then they waived Spencer Dinwiddie, which means they didn't even get a fucking pick for him. They didn't get a minute. They didn't get
the
nothing.
Raptors got rid of Lou Williams after he won 6 Man of the Year. Raptors got rid of Lou Williams after he won 6 Man of the Year. Was he trash?
To win a championship. I'm not saying Lou Williams was trash.
No. They won a championship 10 years later, damn near. damn near 10
You
years later.
got to stop basing how good a player is based on how somebody else feels about them.
Yes.
Based on how much they get paid. Let's talk about on the court.
We doing that, Kyrie Irving.
How do you think about him as a basketball player?
I think he's a perfectly average guard.
You can't always
He's an average
talk about how good somebody is based on how Masai your jury feels about it.
It matters to me that 8 teams are
Bro,
giving you it matters to me that 8 teams are giving
you Williams that many times. Jamal Crawford, they got rid of him that many times.
Jamal Crawford has never played for 8. Jamal Crawford never played for 9 teams in 6 years. Don't cap. Okay?
All right, maybe not in 6 years, but he played for a lot of teams in a bunch of years like that.
I just want to get to the Derrick White conversation.
Chris Paul didn't play for half the league. What's that saying?
Chris Paul has not played for half the league.
So really quickly, Penn, and I want you to keep going.
Play for a lot of
quickly,
teams.
Penn, can we put a little bit of context on it? Because you're making it sound like they handed him over for a bucket of extra crispy in a 6-pack.
They didn't take anything.
Okay, so number one, he was a part of that Carmelo Anthony trade. We'll start there. So he was a part of that. Then in 2020, when he got traded out of Oklahoma City, they moved on for him because of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's their future lead guard. They hold on to him for that guy, right? So now we're moving on to 21.
Make the playoffs anymore.
One more time.
They also didn't want to make the playoffs anymore. They want to stack up in the draft. That's exactly why they got rid of him. They made the playoffs with Dennis Schroder.
Mm-hmm.
And they got bounced in the first round. So why would I want to keep doing that?
I don't know.
Right. So we're building a team around our lead guard and shit.
3 points.
Okay.
Game 7.
Boston.
Right?
Boston played him.
Building it out around our lead guard.
Boston played him, and then they let him go. Right.
For Daniel Tice, who was huge for them as a big. They traded him for a big in Daniel Tice, who was huge for them. Is that fair? And then he signs with Toronto. I mean, he signs back with Lakers, but then he signs back with Toronto, and then you move on from
Hang on. You missed a very critical detail.
Which one did I miss? I'm sorry.
What did he sign with the Lakers for? A minimum.
That first of all, Penn, you cannot say that stuff when the CBA has changed.
Well, not
CBA hadn't changed at that point.
No, we're talking
CBA
about 22.
Hadn't changed at that point.
It's not 22.
It hadn't changed at that point.
It's not.
It hadn't changed at that
who's
point.
the better player, and we're discussing what Dennis Schroder's value is.
Because
that's what I'm
I'm
trying
trying to
to
say
say.
y'all gassing him up because of a hot start.
That's Penn's. Bro, Solomon Hill got fucking $60 million and he's sorry as shit.
Penn, you can't say
that.
Solomon was nice, Jordan. Respect
Solomon Hill
Solomon.
was crazy.
No, he was good. He was good.
But you don't respect Al-Farouq Aminu?
Ron, how many times have we seen a guy, Ron, how many times have we seen a guy sign a contract, sign an extension for a lot of money, and we like, what the hell? What's going on with this guy?
Baby.
So
Timothy
with that,
Mozgov sucked.
right? Jordan
I saw him play in the finals.
$16 million, right? Jordan gave that $60 million, but then you get Dennis Schroder you get Dennis Schroder for the minimum. Who that in all actuality, that was actually a steal. For what Dennis Schroder did.
Always going to be a steal. It's always going to be a steal
for what he did
for him.
But let's get back to Mars.
Chill, I agree with you. I think Dennis Schroder would be really good on a contender. I actually was hoping he would go to a contender. To be fair,
I want to get back to Mars's point about Dennis Schroder, about Dennis Schroder and
about what? I didn't do that wrong.
Ron, I want to make sure that I want to make sure because you ran off a bunch of numbers. I just so you know, Derrick White is their 4th leading scorer at 17 a game. He's their 4th best player at 17 a game. He's only had 2 games this season where he's had single digits. That's it. 2 games. This is the same guy who, and for all intents and purposes, playing the role that he's playing in Boston as the defender, as the utility guy, as the long
playmaker, on-ball creator,
as the on-ball creator, all of that good stuff that he's doing
with better players.
Dennis.
Well, functionally, he also just does those things really well.
Yes, he does, 100%. And if he was, and that doesn't change Jordan. If he was playing on a different team, he would still be an on-ball.
I don't another team.
He would still be a defender. He would.
Why would I trade? Why would I give him up at this point if I'm Boston? I just gave him a deal.
You did, not only did you just give him a deal, we won with him, Swiper. There's no reason.
I walked through the playoff with Derrick White. So I don't.
There's no reason why, unless I can't afford him,
you give up 2 first-round picks for Derrick White?
Well, what are you talking about? They're not going to give him away for
2 first-round picks.
Why
would
give him up 2 first-round picks?
Easily.
No, I'm just saying they definitely would. They definitely would dump his ass for 2 first-round picks.
What?
No, they wouldn't.
You crazy as hell.
No, they would not.
Crazy as hell, bro.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Why the hell?
Why does the championship favorite need 2 first-round picks?
We do not.
They don't need it. Leverage. Boston definitely would do that.
Why would I make my team worse for 2 first-round picks when I need to win right now? I'm $400 million over the cap, and
Derrick
I'm selling
White
my team.
Is worth so much more than he used to be worth when he was on San Antonio Spurs. He has improved himself considerably since being a Spur, and he went for 2 first-round picks from the Spurs. So right now, if you want the truth, if a contender, if let's say Denver, or let's say Denver doesn't have the picks, let's say the OKC Thunder are like, you know what we really need on our team? We need Derrick White. You know how many first-round picks you'd have to give? You know how many first-round picks you'd have to give Boston right now? You'd have to give them like 4, 5,
you think
and I
Boston
still
would
think they
trade
say
Derrick
no.
White to OKC for
2 first-round picks.
They probably won't trade him to OKC. Now,
Jordan, let me ask you a question.
Wait, hold on, chill. Would they trade him to Would they trade him to?
They trade him to the Wizards for 1 first round. They would trade him to the Wizards for 1 first-round pick. Promise you that.
Promise.
For the
Let me ask you this, Jordan. If considering what Derrick in December of 2024, where we are right now with Derrick White, considering what Mikal Bridges went for, what do you think Derrick White goes for today?
I don't know if he goes for as much as Mikal Bridges.
So a better player for less.
Mikal Bridges went for 4-1.
I think he goes for less. I think he goes for less.
Went for 5 plus a swap.
He went for 5-1 and a swipe.
Yeah,
he's better than Mikal Bridges. He's better than Mikal Bridges
at that point.
I'll tell you what, the Knicks would
Sure.
trade. The Knicks would 100% trade Mikal Bridges right now to get Derrick White.
I don't think so.
Is his value higher than what Mikal's was last year, though?
No.
Yes,
no.
Mikal's
I just
Mikal's
don't
value
think Derrick White is acquirable.
No,
That's not the question, Mars. I agree with that. I'm just asking. Last year,
I don't think he has.
But remember, Mikal's
value.
price
There's
was so
nothing you
high
could get him
because
for. There's nothing
the
realistic
Knicks were
you
the
could get
only team willing to make that trade and the Villanova connection. It was 2 different things. That was a part of why his value was so high.
Yeah, the Rockets was willing to give up a few for him too.
Yeah, he wasn't going there. I don't know to tell you. Go. We can't hear you, Penn. We can't hear you, Penn. Can't hear you, Penn.
Definitely can't hear him.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Keep going.
That's crazy.
We can't hear you.
right.
If your listeners are getting a bad experience right now.
Go ahead, Penn.
Bad experience.
Penn, we can't hear you, Penn.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Swiper, bring your ass back up here. I gotta say something to you about that bullshit you just said.
No,
Penn, we really can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Penn. Like I promise.
Yeah, Swiper, you can hear me with that bullshit you said.
Hey,
who you said
was better than Lou Williams? See your forehead. Fix your camera.
You don't need to see my forehead. Who did you say? Who did you say was better than Lou Williams?
Derrick White. Oh,
you out your goddamn mind.
That's
cool.
Tyler
Hero is better than him as well, right? You said Tyler Hero.
Bro, you out of your damn mind, bro.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Tell me all the reasons why. I watched Lou play in the playoffs 4 years ago, bro. So I remember very clearly what he was and what he is not. Go ahead. Let me hear this.
Lou Will 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying I remember him at his peak when he won 6 Man of the Year. So I'm saying, go ahead and tell me why Lou Will's better, especially in the playoff setting, please.
Why wouldn't Lou Will be better than Derrick White?
I'm asking. I'm asking you to provide me with them. Hey, coach, coach me up, coach. Coach me up.
Now forget all that. Coach me up. Lou Will is stamped already. Derrick White ain't stamped. Don't start.
Lou Will is a key contributor. Wait. Derrick White is a key contributor that got All-Star votes last year. They got Player of the Month for the Celtics, and it's and won in the finals. It was a contributing player. He did get All-Star votes last year.
So Lou Will never got All-Star votes. What the hell?
I'm telling you what Derrick White's resume is. I know what he is for a fact. And on the other thing. So if you're hold on, Jordan. Let me ask you a real basic question, Jordan. So if we're getting a playoff setting, right, and I have a chance to have Derrick White on my roster or Lou Will, why would you take Lou Will? I just want to learn this. Go ahead.
No, first of all, that's context because it just depends on what my roster looks like. Like it's context. Like if I got a player already like Derrick White, you can fit him into a lot of stuff because he's the ultimate role player and he's going to play a role. He don't have to score 8. He can score 8 points and still that could be your best 8 points that y'all needed from him. Lou Will's on the other end, he needs the ball. He can get you 20. He's probably going to get you 20. So that's totally different. Like the roles are different. So I don't just say plug and play with some guys. Derrick White is a plug and play guy. Lou Will is not just because of who he is. He needs the ball. That's it. So you can't really say that with, who would you take? It just depends on what my team look like. That's it.
So basically what you're saying is a player that can both play on and off ball is an elite shooter on and off ball, a good pull-up shooter on and off ball, and on top of that, I'll let you go. And on top of that, when Jason Tatum's out, he can step in. When Jaylen Brown's out, he can step in. When Drew Holiday's out, he can step in. And then on top of that, on the other end, defensively, he's one of the best POA guards in the league. one of the best off-ball guards in the league, and one of the best rim protecting guards in the league. Might be the best rim protecting guard in the league. So you're telling me I get real value on both ends, and he's an elite shooter, and he's a very good ball handler, and he's probably their second best on-ball playmaker behind Jason Tatum. So you're telling me I get a 6'4.5" guard that's strong, can play two-way, and also is still a very good offensive player and one of the defensive players at his position in the league.
Derrick White is a better playmaker than Lou Williams.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not, bro.
No, wait, chill. Don't even do it. Don't even get lost on that. Let's give Lou Will playmaking. Let's just say
he's not. Lou Will,
but let's just pretend Lou Will has it. I'm good with that. Jordan, I'm not. Then everything else I said, and especially in a playoff setting, as an on-ball, number one on-ball, or as a secondary option, or the third or fourth, whatever you want, Derrick White can be what you need on and off ball. And guess what, Jordan? Hold on, Jordan. And Jordan, guess what? The best part about Derrick White.
Don't do that.
The best part about Derrick White is the best part about Derrick White. Listen to this. I can upscale and downscale Derrick White at will to whatever role I need him to play. And defensively, he is going to absolutely put you in the worst situation possible on every single possession. And on top of that, if you blow by him, he's one of the best shot blockers in the league. So not only am I staying in front of you, if I go zone, I can play him down in the corner because he's very good in space. If I go zone and put him at the top, he's not going to give up penetration. And if he does, he can get his hands in there and steal the ball. And then on top of that, he can get to the rim and finish. And then on top of that, I can just flow it out to the corner, flow it out to the wing, flow out to the top of the key, run, pick and roll, dive, pick back out, come off a screen, and I'm hitting shots. So
it's real convenient for you to care about defense today, Swiper. But look, what I'm saying is, look, hold on, because y'all two keep talking over each other. Let's relax for a second. I didn't hear nothing Jordan said. I barely heard anything you said. What I'm saying is this, Swiper. Derrick White is a better defender than Lou Williams. Definitely is. I think Lou Williams is better than Derrick White all around, though. All around.
Lou Williams is a better offensive player than him.
I think Lou Williams is just a better basketball player than Derrick White. I do understand that Derrick White has some specialties on defense. I can acknowledge that, but I'm saying as an overall basketball player.
Bro, what Swiper said, Ox,
acknowledge Lou Williams better.
Look, Ox, what Swiper said about him, we can upscale Derrick White and then we can drop the scale on him. You know why you do that? It's because when you talk about on offense, Lou Will is consistently a better scorer than
he's not. Look at the playoff 2020. Just pull the playoff 2020. That's all I got to do. Just pull the playoff 2020. Literally, the thing is,
I'm actually shocked. So I'm shocked. I ain't know anybody thought Derrick White.
No, I love Derrick White. He's from Colorado, number one. So I know who Derrick White was for years. But I'm saying, I've always liked Derrick White. I wanted him traded to the Nuggets in 22.
I like Derrick White too. I just didn't know anybody thought he was.
You like Derrick White because he went to Colorado. That's the only reason you like him.
But hold on, please, everybody.
Like you don't have those Seattle players.
Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say. So this is what I love, Jordan. When you talk to me, you're gonna have to bring stuff to the table. And I'm saying I can pull up what Lou Will was. I can pull up the fact that Lou Will, after winning Sixth Man of the Year, was unplayable in the playoffs in the second round. He was unplayable. Every time he was on the court, he was hunted. And he also missed most of his shots down the stretch of that series. So not only was he getting hunted, he was unplayable off ball. You could literally put him on pick and roll. He couldn't guard anything, anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. And then on the other end, he wasn't making a bucket because he was frantic. Because when the moment got too hot, he couldn't make a single basket. Missed most of his threes down the stretch of that series. But Derrick White, on the other end, I know for a fact that when I give him the ball, even if he's not scoring, Jordan, he's still going to be one of the best defenders in the league, and he's going to be elite at it. That's the issue. So even when you don't get that kind of go ahead, Ox.
I think Derrick White. I will give you this. I think Derrick White can plug into more teams and fit into more situations. I think Lou. To be fair to your point, I do think Lou Will needs more of a situation that's set up for him. More guys to cover for him on the defensive end because he definitely is going to have some defensive lapses. There's no question Derrick White's a better defender. So let me put it that way. Let me say that on certain teams, I don't think. Do I got to say that he's better than Lou Will because he's more adaptable? He can play on more teams, more varieties of situations. How is this conversation going for y'all?
It just depends on what you value.
How much does that matter to y'all? Because
it all just depends on what you value.
If that's the ultimate thing, then I'll have to go with you on this swap. I'll have to say that Derrick White is better than Lou Will.
It's not news who Lou Williams is when he comes in the game. He's a bucket getter.
He's there to score. He's there to
He's
score.
there to get the bucket.
Too. He's a playmaker.
No. Yes, not.
I agree with that. I agree with the playmaker. I agree with the playmaker.
Bro, I watched Lou Will for 3 straight years, bro.
And that offense is primarily buckets. I think that with Swiper's point, when he talks about defense, that part of the playmaking you leave out. Because defense, we create offense in terms of playmaking with that. And Derrick White does a damn good job at that, blocking shots at the rim, being a point of attack defender, ripping guys on the open floor.
Is Derrick White better than Jamal Murray? You ain't by that point, Swiper?
Right now? Yeah, he has been.
All right, y'all. We do got
welcome to Objective Town, Jordan. I don't tell you, he's been better.
Yo, we not about to get into Derrick White and Jamal Murray. We do got to move on.